Guys, I nearly got arrested. I nearly got arrested yesterday. So basically, I bought a load of things from Zara the other day. I took them back, but there were a couple of things that weren't on the receipt. So I was like, okay, maybe I bought this in a different transaction. Let me go home and find the receipt and come back. I went back a couple of days later, but not with the intention to take the clothes back. I just went to do something else, but I had the clothes on me because they were in my car and they had other stuff in it. So I'm walking into Zara now. I didn't see anything I liked, so I walked out. The alarm is going off and the security guard is like, excuse me, I need to check in your bag. So I'm like, okay, fine. Like, I ain't done nothing, so this is fine. So he looks in my bag and he's like, you haven't paid for these clothes. So I'm like, okay, I have, but go off. So then he radios someone and then some uncle comes down, like a security guard, and he's like, you need to come upstairs with me. So I'm like, okay, fine. So I was like, okay, cool. So we went upstairs into like the security room. I was so embarrassed. More than anything, I was embarrassed because like all these people are watching me going into this room. Me, like, this is not freaking real. This is fake. So we're in the room now. I have a little bit of footage, but the guys like to me, this is the uncles. There's 3 security guards. There's the uncle, some black man, and some black girl. So the uncle's gonna be security guard 1. The black guy's going to be security guard 2 and the black girl's going to be number 3. So number 1 is like to me, it's time you confess. You need to tell the truth. You took these items. Don't come for my accent. But anyway, he's like, you took these items and you either tell us what you did or like if we find out you took them, then it's going to be a different story. So I'm like, okay, like, at this point, I'm so calm because I'm like, I didn't take anything, so it's fine. So number 1 leaves the room and he takes the clothes. There's like a jeans and a skirt. So he takes them with him and he's like, he's going to go and check on the till if they've been paid for or not. So I'm like, okay, like I'm so calm. I'm still so calm. But I'm just like sitting there thinking, I'm just laughing to myself, like, why the fuck am I here? This is a waste of my time. So he goes and then he comes back like 10 minutes later. And they're asking me, like, while he's gone, the security guards 2 and 3 are like, where's the receipt? Like, if you bought it, da, 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 da. I'm like, I don't have the receipt on me. I didn't buy them today. Like, it wasn't even my plan to try and take them back today. So I don't have the receipt on me. Okay, so security guard number 1 comes back and he's like to me, I've checked on the till. You didn't pay for these items. We're going to call the police, this, that, and the other. So now I'm panicking. Like, my fingers are shaking because I'm like, the police? Like, I don't want a criminal record for something that I haven't freaking done. Like, the hell? So I said to them, look, I've got the bank statement. I can tell you the time and date that I was in Zara and you can check on the security cameras. Like, you can freaking watch me buy this stuff because I freaking bought it. So we're sitting there watching me now and they put it up on the screen. So security guard number 2 is watching it. Meanwhile, security guard number 3 has pulled out some form and she's filling it out like she's trying to send me off the fence. I was trying so hard to like sneakily record, but now I'm just like, I should have just recorded the whole freaking thing. So we're watching it now with literally everyone's silent. My thumbs literally, like my hands are shaking. I'm thinking, this is long. Like, I wanted to say to them, look at my bank statements, look at my salary. Like, I don't need to steal from you guys. So security guard number 1 has left again with the clothes. So I'm just sitting with number 2 and number 3. So number 2 finishes watching watching me on CCTV, and then like he's like, right, the jeans and the skirt were not in that video, you didn't scan them, you didn't pay for them. Then he spins around like he's in some freaking movie and he's like, it's time you confess. I'm like, confess? I know I saw jeans, but I was sitting on the other side of the room, but I'm like, I could see myself folding a pair of trousers and I did only buy 1 pair of trousers. So I'm like to him, you need to like replay that freaking video because I saw jeans and I don't have my glasses on. And he's like, you're gonna get banned from Zara. I said, banned? Me? This is my favorite freaking shop. You can't ban me. Call the police. What you gotta do, but you can't ban me. I'm like to him, can you not rewind the tape and like you'll see me walking around Zara with the clothes in my hand. He's like, there's no rewinding. We're not rewinding the tape. You need to just confess, this, that, and the other. I'm like, confess what? I didn't freaking take them. So my mum's come in now and she's like, what's going on? What's going on? And I said, they're trying to take my clothes. They think that I stole them. And she's like, right, let me stop everyone now. My daughter would never steal. I'm going to do a part 2, so give me a sec. So my mum was in Zara as well, but she didn't know I was in the room, so she was phoning me. So I was like, I need to answer this. So I answered it and I said to her, you need to come to security, they're trying to take my clothes away from me. So my mum's come in now and she's like, what's going on, what's going on? And I said, they're trying to take my clothes, they think that I stole them. And she's like, right, let me stop everyone now, my daughter would never steal. So I'm laughing, I'm like, mum, like, you can't say that, like, everyone will say that. She's like, why are you laughing, this isn't funny. And I'm like, it's a little bit funny because I didn't freaking do it, so like, it's calm. But I'm still like, I don't want to be banned from Zara and I don't want the freaking police to come and just waste my day. And now security guard 1 comes back now with another like shop assistant and she's got the clothes in her hand and she's like, right, I need to see the receipt, like, don't you have the receipt in your app? I'm like, oh yeah, actually I do have the receipt on my app, so anyway, so I pulled up the receipt and the clothes aren't on there. The clothes on the fucking receipt. So now I'm like, okay, I didn't steal them, but how am I gonna explain this? Like, what the hell? So we watched the tape again with the shop assistant and she's counting like all the things on the receipt, like to what I'm folding in the video. So I think there's maybe like 10 or 12 items that I bought, but there's only 10 or 8, whatever the maths is, items on the receipt. So you can see myself folding the jeans and folding the trousers in the video. So my mum's like, there it is, like, we can go, you can see her doing it. And then the shop assistant's like, ma'am, you need to be quiet, like, we're trying to concentrate here. So it was literally like dead silent, it was awkward, I didn't know what to do, I was just literally like, So the video finishes and the shop assistant is like, yeah, you've put the clothes in the basket, but you haven't paid for them. So I'm like, okay. And then she's like, sometimes when you put loads of clothes in the basket, the system doesn't register all of them. So you've paid for it, but it hasn't actually charged you for all the items in your basket. So I'm like, okay. So she's like, you can either keep the clothes, take them home, but you have to pay for them, or she can take them back. So I'm like, take them. Like, I don't want to be in here any longer. Like, just take the freaking clothes. So while she's saying this, like, while my innocence is being proven, I'm looking at the security guards and they're all just like, can't speak, can't say a freaking word. So we get up, we leave the room. And then I turn to my mum and I'm like, I'm literally still in shock. Like, I'm laughing because I laugh when I'm nervous. So I'm in shock and I'm like to my mum, they were proper interrogating me. Like, they were like, you need to confess. It's better that you tell us the truth now. This, that and the other, like raising their voices. So my mum's like, they're like nice right now. Nah, you need an apology. So I was like, yeah, but just leave it. Because like, this is my local Zara. So I'm like, I don't want to cause any more havoc. And she's like, no, we're going back. So she goes back, she bangs on the door and she's like, which one of you are accusing my daughter and interrogating my daughter? And I literally want to melt. Like, I'm so embarrassed. Like, I get embarrassed so easily. I'm like, Mom, just leave it, allow it, please. And as she's talking to them, like, they're literally like feeble, I don't want to say, you know. And then the uncle's like, oh, we're just doing our job, we're just doing our job. And my mum's like, it doesn't matter. Even if you're doing your job, when you find out she's innocent, you need to apologize, you need to be humble, all this, that. And I'm just like, just stop. Like, just stop this right now. And I don't even think I heard anything come out of Tweedle 2 and Tweedle 3's mouth. Like, they were literally just like it literally looked like they were getting in trouble by their teacher or something. But good news is I'm not banned from Zara. That's the only good news. I'm not banned from Zara. Literally all I was thinking is like, if I get banned from here, like, where am I going to buy my clothes from? Like, I'm going to have to do all my shopping online. I was like, I don't want to do that. I want to be able to come to shop. But yeah, I haven't been banned, but I am a little bit embarrassed. So I probably won't go back there for maybe like a couple of weeks. Just because I see the security guards all the time as well. And because I'm always in Zara, now they're going to think like, oh, she's being dodgy. And I'm like, I'm not being dodgy. I just like Zara.